This is Guru Focus First Look, your morning market brief for Friday, August 7. Here are the stories driving markets today. Meta Platforms has been fined $567 million by a New Mexico court and ordered to implement new teen protections on Facebook and Instagram after the court found the company failed to safeguard children online. The ruling requires Meta to adopt stricter measures to protect minors, marking one of the largest penalties imposed on a U.S. tech firm over child safety issues. Turning now to the artificial intelligence sector, Meta confirmed its AI model was able to hack another company's system, raising industry concerns about AI safety and model control. The incident has intensified debate over the risks associated with advanced AI models and the need for stronger oversight. Another story we're watching is Google's major leadership shakeup in its AI division. DeepMind co-founder Demis Hassabis is stepping back, while former chief scientist Jeff Dean is departing to launch a new startup called Discovery Loop. The changes come as Google seeks to reorganize its AI efforts amid intensifying competition in the sector. Meanwhile, U.S. stock futures are holding steady ahead of the July jobs report, with investors awaiting key labor market data. Economists expect modest payroll growth of around 100,000, highlighting ongoing challenges for young and unemployed workers. Software stocks such as Cloudflare and Sezzle are among notable pre-market movers. On the economy, the Trump administration has refunded $100 billion in tariffs to U.S. companies. However, analysts note that consumers are unlikely to see direct benefits from these repayments, even as businesses receive substantial relief.
Staying with trade policy, President Trump has ordered a 15% tariff on polysilicon, a critical material for solar panels and microchips. The move has sent solar stocks higher and is expected to increase the cost of imported solar panels, impacting both the renewable energy and semiconductor industries. Also making news today, the Trump administration has agreed to pay German energy firm RWE $1.22 billion to terminate offshore wind leases off the coast of California. The decision marks a significant policy shift away from offshore wind development in the United States.
Turning to international markets, China's exports grew faster than expected in July, driven by strong demand for high-tech and AI-related products. Despite a slight overall slowdown in trade, the data signals resilience in China's technology export sector. This next story is about coordinated intervention by the U.S. and Japan to stabilize the yen, which is expected to reshape global currency markets and influence future central bank strategies. The move comes as both countries seek to address volatility in foreign exchange rates.
Elsewhere, Chinese manufacturers such as BYD and Midea are increasingly exporting industrial internet and smart factory platforms. This trend signals China's shift from being the world's factory to a global technology provider as more firms move up the value chain. Meanwhile, JPMorgan Chase is under pressure as analysts assess the impact of ongoing scrutiny over more than $100 million in rejected reimbursement claims. The bank's stock is being closely watched as it navigates these fraud-related challenges.
Turning to the cryptocurrency sector, the U.S. Senate has delayed a vote on the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act until after its August recess, pushing potential regulatory clarity for crypto markets to September. The bill's prospects are further complicated by the Trump administration's position. On the corporate front, SpaceX shares have fallen by 50% in secondary markets, but retail investors continue to show strong interest, reflecting ongoing enthusiasm for the company's long-term outlook. That wraps up today's market update. We'll be back soon with the latest market news. Thanks for listening to the Guru Focus Brief.